What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is the X-Man here playing some Battlefield 3 for you guys. And it is not a live commentary. I'm going to be talking about something a little bit. It's not about Battlefield 3. It's actually about an alien. And I know that probably sounds weird to you, but it's actually pretty interesting. Okay, I'm going to tell you, there's this alien that there's two aliens that we have interviewed in Area 51. Area 51, if you do not know about that, it's a base in Nevada. It's a top military secret base, actually, and it's like really like secretive there. So when they interviewed the alien, they named it EBE number 1. That's like the code name for it or whatever. So they asked it the EBE number 1 translated the messages and provided us with the information. EBE number 1 sent 6 messages actually, and I'll read them to you. The first message was just letting his planet know he was alive. The second message explained the crash in 1947 and the death of his crew. And the third message asked for a rescue craft for him. The fourth message suggested a formal meeting with leaders of Earth. The fifth message suggested an exchange program. It's believed but not documented that EBE number 1 U.S. military caretaker had suggested to EBE number 1 an exchange program be set up that would allow our people to visit and exchange culture, scientific information, and collect astronomical during a space trip by an American military team, or what eventually became known as the team members. The sixth message provided landing coordinates for any future rescue or visitation mission to Earth. The incoming messages gave a time and date. EBEN date and time system. Okay, the EBEN date and time system is like what their planet goes off of, and confirmed a landing location. However, once the message was translated by EBE number 1, the alien, it was determined the date was over 10 years away. Fearing that EBE number 1, the alien, who was sick at this point, did not translate the messages correctly, our scientists began to translate the message based off the EBN language that was taught by the alien that they were interviewing. EBE number 1 was a mechanic, not a scientist. So the alien that they have caught is not a scientist. It's actually just a mechanic. So he's probably during this point when they're interviewing him, he's like already getting sick because it's not his planet. It says here, we were able to translate about 30% of his messages. We turned to several linguist specialists from several U.S. universities and even several foreign universities. Finally, we were able to translate most of the messages. We decided to reply in English and see if the alien could translate our language easier than we could theirs. So he was able to understand more than we could understand him, basically. Approximately 4 months later, we received a reply in broken English, sentences that contain nouns, adjectives, but not verbs. It took us several months to translate the messages. We then sent EBN our typed English 6 months later. We received another English message. This time it was clearer, but not clear enough. EBENS, that's how you spell the name. EBENS were confusing several different English words and still failed to complete a proper sentence. So at this point, they're pretty much understanding what he has to say, but not fully understanding. They're like understanding partial parts of what he's saying. The aliens sent back a message indicating they would return to Earth on a particular number, date, and location that we chose. The date was April 24th, 1964, and the location was in southern sector of White Sands Missile Range, New Mexico. Now our government officials met in a secret or secret to plan the event. Decisions were made that changed and then changed again. We have just about 25 months to plan for the event. Special teams, mostly military, were formed to plan this event. Several months into the planning process, President Kennedy decided to approve a plan to exchange a special military team. The United States Air Force was tasked as a lead agency. The United States Air Force officials picked special civilian scientists to assist in planning a crew selection. And this article goes on and on and on, you guys. Like, the proof is out there about these aliens. You just have to be willing to research it. I'm going to link you into a video to where you can watch the full hour-long documentary about this interview that they have made, and I'm gonna and you guys could go and watch that for yourself. When I watched that, I found it very, very cool to watch, because, you know, I love the feeling of not being alone, don't you guys? And it's pretty much getting close to the end here in this Battlefield 3 video, and I'm probably just gonna go ahead and let you guys enjoy the rest of the video without saying anything. So if you made it to this point and you're still watching, please subscribe, rate, and comment this video. It is the X-Man, and I am out.